Welcome, lovely light workers, to my YouTube channel. I am Elle the Intuitive. I will be your psychic consultant for this session. This is for all star signs, so if you found me here today, chances are Spirit has a message for you. Do remember that energy is fluid, so shuffle it around as needed. And please keep in mind that these are generalized readings, so that not all information channeled may be applicable to every situation. So keep what resonates and leave what does not. Use your intuition, you'll know. All right, we're going to jump right in. All right, first of all, I want to say that this is a twin flame reading. Spiritual twin came out. So I feel that you are on a very trying leg of your journey. I feel very emotional. I feel like I want to start crying. I feel like your divine counterpart is overcome with a great deal of emotion for you right now. I feel like it may have been in the past that they didn't see your worth, but now they are. And they're thinking back very fondly, like they feel very nostalgic. They're looking back at your photos and thinking of old memories, and they miss the way that things were between you. If you've encountered your twin. But this reading is actually for people that have already come in contact with their twin. They just aren't necessarily in communication right now, because I'm feeling kind of a disconnect, where it feels like the divine feminine energy is living her or his life and getting their shiz together, and just kind of, it's almost like they've surrendered to the connection. And the divine masculine energy is feeling that distance between them, where the energies used to be so much closer. So we're going to jump right in. We are proud of you and aware of your achievements. I feel like your ancestors and your spirit guides want you to, more than anything now, spread your wings. They want you to feel who you are and to be who you are and to be proud of yourself, and because they're proud of you. They desire for you to let your colors show and to not be afraid of being seen or judged, because the people that need you the most are going to be the people that you might trigger. So stand up and be who you are. Never be afraid. And if you are afraid, that's okay. It's just express who you are authentically, because that's what they're asking for you to dig deep into who you are, and to let the parts of you that you have suppressed rise up. I feel like your person recognizes you as having a lot of emotional intelligence. They see you as being very balanced. And right now they don't feel that they're a good match for you. They feel very much that the energies between the two of you, like, they admire you, but the energies between the two of you are so disconnected. They just look up to you very much. And I want you to know that what I'm feeling is that you two are destined to meet, that you were destined to come into contact with one another and to be a part of one another's lives. You're being asked to acknowledge your true purpose and your mission right now. You're being asked to get on board with what you're supposed to be doing. I feel that there's a lot of resistance in the collective right now on following their dreams and following your dreams and doing what is right for you. Because I feel that there's almost a sense that there's like you might be leaving your twin behind. But as you can see, there are two dolphins swimming here. You growing is not going to leave your twin behind. Literally, this is all in divine and right timing. And when it's meant to happen, it will. But it's not going to be when you're sitting there, oh my God, I want this to happen. It's not going to be when they're sitting there thinking the same thing. Now we got lapis lazuli, which reduces down to a 4. The 13 reduces down to a 4, which is about stability. I feel that right now you are realizing the things that you have outgrown in your modality of thinking. You're a lineage breaker. You're like a curse breaker, a family generational curse breaker. And it's not necessarily up to you, but it is something your soul is calling you to do. You're being called to break free from the things that no longer benefit you. You're being called to tap into your intuition and to ground that in the 3D. I want you to know that if you're oh my God, I want to cry. I'm so sorry. I just tapped into some energy that is very overwhelming. I feel like there is a disconnect from you and your person. I feel like they missed you so much. I'm so sorry. They miss you so much, and even if they've shown you that they don't care, in the 3D, that's not how they feel. They miss kissing you. They miss your delicate skin. They miss your eyes. And they want to come back home. I hear I messed up. I want to come back. I feel that you know, and that they know, that this is a divine connection, that you are the one for them, that no matter how far apart your paths lead you, you will always reconnect. You will always come back together. And you gotta trust. You gotta trust that the universe knows what it's doing and that it's gonna bring it back around. It's time for you to heal. This card, I was drawn to pull this card. It reduces down to an 8, and that's about balance. It's about infinite energies, and it's about reconnecting to who you are and to healing who you are. It's about hope and regeneration. Whatever thought you might have had in your head, if you had a question that you were wanting answered, if it's a yes and no question, it's definitely a yes. Try to find serenity and peace within your own healing. Try to have faith. All right. So we're going to go over these when we go over the handwritten oracle. So I see that okay, hang on, this was actually this way. Your person is contemplating a rejection. Maybe you rejected your person or they rejected you. But they're wanting to retract that statement. They're no longer they're regretting that they pushed you away, or that this cycle, they're resisting the closing of a cycle. Now we have the fixed signs Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and what's the last one? Let's see. I can't believe I forgot this. Leo. So they don't want to close out this cycle. They don't want it to end. They're afraid of leaving you behind. They've been holding back from you quite a bit, though, and it's causing them a lot of pain. They're wanting to get out of this feeling of being defeated. Like, I feel like they've been repressing their emotions quite a bit, and in that repression, it's actually torturing them. They are denying their own heart. They're getting in tune with their intuition, though, and they're starting to trust their own feelings as they're healing. See? As they're healing. They're afraid to heal, though. They're afraid of what it's going to drudge up, but they want to move in quickly. They have so much passion for you. They really do have deep feelings, deep-seated emotional feelings, and they want to travel to you. They want to come forward. They're afraid that they're not going to be able to bring justice to this situation, that they have done too much, they've done the most. And they want to come out of being a player. They're wanting to move away from the devil energies of codependency, addiction, potentially alcoholism, what would you call it? Temptations of the flesh. And even though they're moving out of these things, they're afraid of change. Like, they're terrified of change. But they are also moving out of the hermit mode, so I feel like you will be hearing from them very soon. I feel like there was heartbreak between you, and they're actually wanting to release that to start over with you. Okay. I hope one day that you can forgive me. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I really feel that this is their deepest desire and hope, and they actually trust that this is going to happen. They also replay your conversations over and over and over in their heads. Everything that you said, every minute micro expression that you made, They literally replay you like a worn out VCR tape in their heads. I'm starting to understand our connection. They're actually finally starting to see the depth of your connection. They're finally allowing themselves to feel something. And in that allowance, they're coming back home to you. I feel like something happened between you that they blamed you for, even though it wasn't your fault. It was just easier to blame you than to take responsibility. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I want to feel that way again. I feel like they are searching for you and literally every person they see, whether they're romantically involved or platonically or just an acquaintance. They also are not available. Either they are healing or they're in a current relationship. But I feel that it's a comfort zone and that they feel like they can't get out of it. They feel stuck there. And I hear in another time, maybe we'll be together. I know I was a distraction from your pain. They're making excuses because they feel it's easier if they think that you were distracting like from your pain using them, because then what they did to you is it feels justified. And they saw you with someone else, so they left. They were so afraid that they would have to confront the truth of the situation. They were so afraid that they would have to actually admit to what they had done wrong and to have to apologize. And they just sincerely hope that you'll forgive them. We are breaking the rules. I feel like this has more to do with being a generational curse breaker. But also they fantasize about cheating on their partner with you, about being with you in secret, because they feel like that would be the only way they could. They're also finding healing and self-acceptance, even though they've been a little resistant to it. If someone else has your heart, it's my own damn fault. They recognize that they may not get another chance with you, but they're praying and hoping for it. And they have been emotional over you. I feel like they actually cry in the shower. When nobody else is there, they cry. Spirit is telling you no, not right now. So this is going to pan out in divine and right timing, but it takes a gentle finesse, a finesse of God's hand. You renew my faith and have shown me things I previously missed. So they're finally starting to see the depth of your connection. Okay, let's jump right into tarot. We're going to split the deck and we're going to shuffle. So I'm seeing a reconciliation in your future. They're going to be potentially traveling to see you. This is a lot of I feel like it's going to come out of the blue and you're not really going to see it coming. And by that point, you would have possibly thought that it was done and over with. Oh my goodness. They've been contemplating a lot over a tower moment. Like they're thinking that if they made an investment in a situation that they're thinking was a wrong investment, and they can feel the tower moment coming. And they literally watch you. They watch you and they admire how strong you are in your independence. Self-acceptance. Let's see what we got. Temperance, Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, which is very expansive energy. It's about alchemizing energies and converting, kind of drawing from the emotional into the physical. So it's about manifesting. And they're trying to actually manifest and alchemize and stay calm about the situation at hand, because they know that it's actually leading them back home. And despite all the anxiety surrounded by the tower, they're actually kind of comfortable with the thought of things falling apart, because they know they'll be able to come back to you and they won't have to break anybody's heart. Oh gosh. I feel that your person is very stubborn. Let's see what we got, Spirit. So this was a destined and fated connection, and they're realizing that whatever had burdened them in your connection before, whatever may have induced a separation, was not actually as big a deal as they thought it was. They're seeing things way more clearly now as they're healing. They're viewing you as an empress. They're viewing you as their person, and they're viewing you as being patient, very patient. I also feel like you're their temptation, and they know you're not going to come off your pedestal to meet them. They're trying to withhold from you, but they're kind of getting tired of it. Like, they're ready to be done with it. They're ready to just come forward and talk to you. You are definitely their love. Like, I see the infinity above the Virgo's head. And this is definitely a twin flame connection is what I'm picking up with the energies right now. Well, that's a lot. We'll take them, though. So they're definitely wanting a reconciliation with you. In the past, they had too many options, and they were acting like a player. They had way too many cups floating around there, and it didn't benefit your connection. But now they're kind of getting a different perspective on things. They're seeing how they were selfish and how you're actually their wish fulfillment. They're also seeing that a change has to occur and that it's up to them. And they're ready to let go of everything they worked so hard for to be with you. They were sneaky in the past. And when they rejected you, they made it seem like it was something that you did. But in actuality, I really sincerely feel like they were sneaking around. I feel like this is something you know already, because if you don't, like, basically, if my reading is confusing you, it's not for you. And this is meant to, like, kind of clarify things you're already feeling. And that was actually confirmation. Your person's going to be contacting you soon. Your person is definitely wanting to come out of that page energy, that page of wands, that player energy, and they're wanting to leave a queen of wands, which is typically, it can be a third party. It can also be that they're viewing you as being very beautiful. And this is like returning from travel. This is like they're wanting to come back home. They're wanting to leave one situation to come into another. Like, I feel like wherever they're at, the person that they've been interacting with is actually very cutting and harsh and not exactly very nice. And they're seeing the differences between the two of you and how they brought all this onto themselves, how they brought on their own suffering, how they contributed to their suffering. They want to come out of the hermit energy, and they're regretting a missed opportunity with you. Shh, Novally, stop. Okay, they're afraid of moving on from a situation. So I feel like they're kind of in their heads. Like, even though they want this very badly, they're trying to get to a point where they're no longer stagnant. I'm so sorry about the horn beeping. It's actually very annoying. There was something hidden from you that is now coming to light. And in them walking away from the situation that they're involved in, it would actually become very apparent to you. They're very afraid that the person that they're with is going to want to open up and talk to you about the things that happened that they know about. Yeah, they're wanting to walk away from defeat, and they're wanting to move in your direction. So I just feel a lot of conflicting energy here. Like, they want something that they're afraid to undertake. You have a matched pair here, though. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So you could be a Gemini, or your person could... Sorry about bumping the camera. Your person could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Basically, any air sign. There's like a sudden strike of insight here. Stop, Boudica. Stop. They're very needy today. There's been a sudden strike of, like, insight for your person. Like, they suddenly feel that they understand the connection so much better, and that they're on their way back to you. Oh, God. Okay. So they're wanting to be someone that is kind of reassuring to you. Sorry, wrong card. Reassuring to you. Like, they want to be someone that you can lean on. And they're also ready to close a cycle. See, I just feel like they're really back and forth. Like, they want this so badly, but they're so afraid to take it. But I feel like they're closer to jumping than not. And they're ready to stop giving to situations that don't benefit them. They're ready to give to you in reciprocity, where before it was more one-sided. Sorry about the camera. I guess this is it for you guys today. If you found value in this video, would you please interact with my channel by liking, sharing, subscribing? If you want, you can comment. I really enjoy reading your comments. Your presence is basically invaluable to this channel. We are co-creating this together. Infinite blessings, love and light.